Hacked by Islamic State. We are everywhere. That's a message that certainly got our attention. It was left behind by hackers on a couple of local restaurant websites this past weekend. Sounds ominous, but as Local 12's Sydney Benter found out, it's actually quite common.
Unless you were trying to check out a menu or make a reservation online at Montgomery Inn or Moerlein Lager House over the weekend, you might not have realized that hackers claiming to be ISIS left their stamp on the sites. What's more, you might not realize this happens every day.
I don't want anybody to worry because this happens on a daily basis throughout the entire world.
The small businesses were part of a widespread attack on websites nationwide. Most sites were back up and running within a few hours. Katrina Biscay researches and analyzes these types of hacks for a living. She says the local businesses likely weren't specifically targeted.
What is a common practice is to take a range of those addresses and scan it across the board, and whatever is vulnerable then gets attacked.
The attacks? Random. But the hackers claim to be affiliated with a specific group.
Just because this group or individual is putting up an ISIS message does not mean that they're necessarily affiliated with ISIS.
Biscay says it's hard to pinpoint who's really behind these sorts of attacks, but they have a clear mission.
This type of incident was a hacktivist incident, which means that a group or an individual was compromised the website to spread their social political message.
And what's also important to note about this type of hack is that no social security, credit card, or other personal information was compromised, so you as a consumer aren't at risk. Reporting live at the bank, Sydney Benter, Local 12 News.
So this could just be a bunch of guys playing a game here, not necessarily ISIS, right?
Absolutely. It could be anyone. She said it could be somebody abroad or it could be somebody domestically. It's really hard to pinpoint who it is.
Sydney, thanks very much. We posted tips on how to ward off these types of attacks on our website. Go to local12.com, click on the red Get It button.